Hey, it's your buddy Peace and Harmony with you here today. We're focusing in on really how to handle an emotional manipulative individual who's narcissistic, who's psychopathic, who has basically unraveled your life, who has made you feel very uncomfortable, who has had negative impact on your self-esteem. You feel like you can't stop thinking about this person. You feel like you've been somewhat traumatized. They have taken advantage of you. They have cheated around you behind your back. They've exhibited betrayal. They've given a lot of sort of coldness to you, insults, and you're not knowing how to get through it. You're not knowing how to get over it right now. Well, number one, you have to realize that there are individuals who are narcissistic and who are psychopathic in nature, which means they have a very heightened degree of self-importance. So that means you're not in the picture. They really, especially the psychopathic individuals, they do not have a real ability to relate to, understand, and bond and connect with others. So if you feel like there's a disconnection with the two of you, then it is what it is. You cannot work harder, work on yourself to better please this individual. In fact, chances are you've already gone above and beyond to try to repair this individual, repair their family, repair yourself, to try to get in better acquaintance with this person who you've now identified or basically defined as the most important person in your life, or you have put a very too much importance on this individual. You've over idealized them. You're trying to hang on to a mask. You're basically trying to hang on to a lie with this individual. You're trying to get back to the love bombing phase. You're trying to get back to where things were, euphoric and oceanic, and where you were like two peas in a pod. Well, that is the beginning phase of a narcissistic or psychopathic relationship, which begins with the idealizing, which begins with the love bombing, which then proceeds into the devaluing and the discarding. So if you have been betrayed, you have now, you're going through flashbacks. You're having trouble letting go of them. You're trying to get back to that illusory moment. You need to accept and you need to work through the grief stages and let this person go. You might not accept it in the beginning. You might be angry. You might be bartering back and forth. If I was only this way, if I was only that way, if I only got them this gift, if I only went there on a Thursday instead of a Friday, if I was there on a Sunday instead of a Tuesday. All the different, confabulations. I should have worn a plaid shirt. I should have worn a red dress. I should have worn a green dress. I should have worn a black suit. I should have worn corduroys. I mean, all the back and forth. I should have made them my meals. We should have done this. All the bargaining back and forth. Could have, should have, would have. I should have known this. He's cheating on me. I need to prove this to them. I need to prove them that. I need to show them I'm the man. I need to show them I'm the woman. I need to show them I'm right. They just didn't get it. They were overwhelmed. You're making excuses for them. You are in the aftermath of a emotionally abusive relationship. You need to come to terms with it that this person is not capable of the relationship that you want. They are not capable. They cannot give you that which you are seeking. They can give you a mask. They can give you a facade. They can give you hypersexualization, which they did, which they took you through, for a specific amount of time, but then you saw the very hostile side. You saw the very aggressive side. You saw the very, paranoid feelings that they created within you, the self-doubt, the lack of self-trust. You were put into positions where you became almost crazy, doing things that you were not comfortable with, trying to check them out, trying to become an investigator, trying to get things sorted out, figuring out, what is this person doing? What is her next move so I can anticipate it? I mean, you've played the game. It's time to, it's time to drop the game. It's time to drop the antics. And furthermore, repair and heal in yourself and focus on yourself, your wants, your identity, and being accountable to yourself and being responsible to yourself for your own emotional mastery, because this person, chances are, has wreaked havoc and through their emotional manipulation has turned your life upside down or really been a real distraction for most of your life. So you need to call them what they are: emotional manipulators, haters, people who exploit, people who take advantage, the people who are very selfish, always fault finding. I mean, you can't fix these people, and you can't think that you can. So you need to correct a lot of your thinking. You need to, get them out of your focus, out of your life, out of your aura, out of your to-do list. You no longer need to do the narcissist. You no longer need to do the psychopath. You need to do yourself. You need to work on yourself. Put yourself in the forefront and focus. Find, get to that core of your own goodness and your own peace and your own serenity and your own stability, where you're not always having to defend and justify yourself to an emotional manipulator. They will get you caught in that web. They'll get you caught in these games that have no connection to reality. They have no bearing in reality. They have no basis in reality. It only has the basis in their mind, which is the emotional manipulator. So once you get out of their web, you'll find that it's very liberating, it's very freeing, and you need to focus furthermore on your belief and confidence back in yourself. Having that self-trust, knowing that you don't want to attract these violators and perpetrators. You don't want to play the games. This is not, the flock that you want to fly with. You want other people who are stable, who are genuine, who have self-trust, who believe in a higher power, who believe in the Holy Spirit, who believe in something more genuine, loving, where there's an actual bond, an actual caring, an actual connection. You're not going to find this with a narcissistic individual. If you have to find closure, you're going to have to find that closure within yourself. It's not like there's a coming together to terms with these people. Oh, I'm so sorry this, I'm so sorry that. Let's try to make it up. Let's try to, heal here. There is no healing. It's like the psychopath is like the eternal wound. I mean, they are wounded, they're going to wound. That is all that they do. They do not heal. They do not help. They do not make you, the relationship does not improve. There's, intermittent, good times, but really there's an agenda, and the bottom is going to fall out, and it's going to fall out deeper and darker. So you don't want to go there. You need to let them go. And if you need to still interact with them, which I'm not sure why you are, I don't know why you're subjecting yourself to this abuse, but you need to just, call them out and just saying, you know what, it's, you're too unsultry. I'm done. You're such a hater. I'm done. You're so selfish. You don't see anything but yourself. I'm done. You need to just call it what it is and move on. And if they're still in your workplace, if they're still in your family, you just have to let them go. I mean, these are individuals who you can no longer, be around because they're not connectable. They are psychopathic. They are narcissistic. It is all about them. It'll always be one-sided, and it will always be toxic. Peace and harmony with you here today. I hope these videos do help. Please share and please subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussion, and support.